Hi everyone. Welcome back to our cheerful podcast. We're so happy to have you here. Today's episode is super exciting because we're going to talk about how you can learn and speak English in just 30 minutes a day.
That's right, Amira. It's amazing how much progress you can make in just 30 minutes a day. Whether you're a complete beginner or looking to brush up, refresh your skills, 30 minutes is the perfect amount of time to build confidence and see real progress. Let's dive in and show our listeners how to make the most of it.
Step 1. Vocabulary, first 10 minutes. Alright, Khuram, if you only had 30 minutes to practice English, where would you start? What's the first thing you should do?
I'd start with vocabulary. Words are the building blocks of language. Spend the first 10 minutes learning 5 to 10 new words. It's important to not just learn the word, but also understand how it fits into different sentences and contexts. Writing them down, saying them out loud, and using them in simple sentences can help you remember them more easily. It's like building your very own word bank. A word bank is a collection of words you know and can use in speaking and writing.
Where would you start? What's the first thing you should do? That sounds like a solid plan, and what's great about vocabulary is that you can find new words anywhere. If you're sitting in your room right now, you could look around and start naming things you see. It's as simple as learning the English names for your furniture or objects in your room.
Exactly. Start by labeling things around you. Put sticky notes on your desk, mirror, or even your refrigerator with their English names. That way, every time you see them, you're learning. Another great way to add new words to your vocabulary is by using flashcards. You can make physical flashcards or use apps on your phone. It's a great way to keep practicing, especially when you're on the go.
And don't forget about word families. If you learn the word run, you can also learn related words like runner, running, ran, or runnable. This helps you learn a group of words at once, which makes your vocabulary richer.
Right. And you don't have to learn random words. Thematic vocabulary can be really helpful. Focus on topics that interest you, like travel or food, and learn all the vocabulary related to that. It makes learning more enjoyable because it's connected to something you love.
Another fun way to practice is by using flashcards. Flashcards are not just for new learners, they're great for anyone at any level. You can create your own physical flashcards or use digital flashcard apps like Anki or Quizlet. Review them throughout the day, and you'll find that the words start to stick.
Definitely. And when you're learning new words, try using them in simple sentences right away. For example, if you've learned the word run, try saying, I run every morning. That way, you connect the word with its use, making it easier to remember.
Step 2. Listening and speaking, next 10 minutes. After you've spent 10 minutes on vocabulary, it's time to work on listening and speaking. Spend the next 10 minutes listening to an English podcast, a YouTube video, or a short audio clip. Listen closely, and then try to repeat what you hear. This is called shadowing, and it's one of the best ways to improve your speaking skills.
Yes, shadowing is fantastic. It's like mimicking an actor's lines in a movie. When you shadow a native speaker, you not only practice the words, but you also learn the rhythm, stress, and intonation of the language, which is super important for speaking naturally. Don't worry if you make mistakes. The goal is to get comfortable with the sounds.
Absolutely. And don't forget to record yourself speaking. It's a great way to hear how you're improving over time. You'll notice the difference when you listen back after a week. Plus, hearing your own voice will help you get used to it.
That's such a good tip, Amira. If you're feeling a bit nervous, you can practice speaking in front of a mirror first. You'll feel more confident when you hear yourself speak and see your facial expressions. Plus, you can also practice pronunciation with fun activities like singing along to English songs. Singing helps you get comfortable with how words sound and how they are connected in sentences.
You can also try talking to yourself. Describe what you're doing out loud in English, like, "I'm cooking lunch" or "I'm walking to the store." It's a fun way to practice forming sentences naturally throughout your day.
Absolutely. You could even try practicing tongue twisters like, "How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?" Tongue twisters are great for improving your pronunciation, and they are so much fun.
Watching short video clips from movies or TV shows in English is also a great way to practice. Try pausing the video after a sentence, repeating it aloud, and then playing it again to see if you sound similar.
Another tip, practice speaking with others. Find a language partner online or in your community. Even if you have just a short conversation in English, it will help build your confidence and improve your speaking skills quickly.
Step 3. Reading and writing. Final 10 minutes. Now, for the last 10 minutes, let's focus on reading and writing. For reading, pick something simple like a short story or a news article in English. You don't have to understand every single word, just try to get the main idea. It's okay if you don't understand everything.
That's right. And don't forget to read aloud. Reading aloud helps you practice pronunciation and speaking fluency. If you come across words you don't know, highlight them and look them up later. You can also try reading your favorite books or articles about topics you're passionate about. It's a great way to expand your vocabulary.
Writing is also super important. Start by keeping a mini journal in English. Write just a few sentences each day about what you did or how you felt. For example, today, I went for a walk in the park. The weather was perfect.
Brilliant idea. Journaling is a great way to practice forming sentences and using new vocabulary. It also helps you with grammar because you'll naturally start to notice patterns in sentence structure. You could even write a small dialogue, pretend you're having a conversation in English, like ordering food at a restaurant or introducing yourself to someone new.
Another fun way to practice writing is by writing reviews. Review something you've watched or read, like a book or a movie. You could say, "I watched a movie last night. It was funny and exciting."
And don't forget to use dictionaries when you don't know a word. A dictionary can help you understand the meaning, pronunciation, and usage of a word. Use online dictionaries like Google or apps like Merriam-Webster to get instant definitions.
Tips for staying consistent. Remember, the key to success is consistency. If you study every day for just 30 minutes, you'll make steady progress. A little bit every day is far better than cramming once in a while.
Absolutely. And don't make learning English feel like a chore. Find ways to have fun with it. Maybe watch an English movie with subtitles or chat with friends online in English. Celebrate the small victories, like learning a new word or successfully using a new phrase.
Create a dedicated space for your English practice. Find a quiet spot where you can focus for 30 minutes without distractions. And make sure you practice at the same time each day. It'll become a habit, just like brushing your teeth.
Great idea. Another important tip, mix things up. Don't stick to just one method. You can watch videos, listen to podcasts, talk with a language partner, or read books in English. Keep things fresh and fun.
Set achievable goals for yourself. For example, try to learn 50 new words in a month, or finish reading one English book. Track your progress, and when you reach a goal, celebrate.
Definitely. And don't forget to reward yourself. After a week of consistent practice, treat yourself to something you enjoy. Maybe buy a small gift for yourself, or enjoy your favorite snack. Rewards help keep you motivated.
Surround yourself with English. Change the language on your phone to English, or listen to English music. The more you hear and see English, the easier it will be to learn.
Another fun idea is to practice speaking English with your friends. You can create mini competitions or challenges with each other. The more you practice, the more fun it becomes.
If you need extra support, consider joining an online group or an English class. Learning with a community keeps you accountable and motivated. Plus, you can share tips and experiences with others.
Yes. And remember, if you ever feel stuck, it's okay to revisit the basics or try a new approach. Whether you change your learning method or focus on a different skill, being flexible will help you stay excited and engaged in the process.
Challenge for the week. Before we finish, here's a challenge for all of you. Try following this 30-minute routine for a week and let us know how it goes. You can message us or share your experience on social media. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Yes. Every expert was once a beginner, and you're on the path to becoming fluent. You've got this, and we can't wait to hear how you do.
And for an extra challenge, write a short paragraph in English about your experience at the end of the week. Share it with us if you'd like. We'd love to read it and cheer you on.
What a great idea! Sharing your work helps you grow, and it's also a great way to inspire others in our learning community.
If you can, try speaking with someone in English at least once this week. Even a 5-minute conversation with a friend or language partner will help boost your confidence.
Absolutely. And try to describe your daily activities in English. For example, say I'm cooking dinner, or I'm going to the store. It's great practice for thinking in English on the go.
For an advanced challenge, try writing a short story or dialogue using all the new words you learned this week. It will push you to think creatively in English.
That's a fantastic idea. And for an extra challenge, record yourself reading your story out loud. You'll be amazed at how much you've improved.
Practice speaking in front of a mirror. Speaking in front of a mirror can help you improve your body language, facial expressions, and tone. It's like having a mini practice session every day.
And don't forget to reward yourself after completing the challenge. Whether it's a small treat or a fun activity, giving yourself rewards is a great way to stay motivated.
Closing remarks. That's it for today's episode, everyone. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you feel inspired to start practicing English for just 30 minutes a day. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for more fun tips and lessons.
And as always, stay curious, stay consistent, and stay cheerful. We'll see you next time. Bye.